dedicate yourself to that, and you won't let yourself accept anything but that, then that's where the drive comes from. That's where the determination and all the hard work, because I felt that I had an ability or gift from God, and I wanted to exploit it, not for myself, but just to...
League high 369 times, bulldozing his way to 1,610 rushing yards and 16 total touchdowns. It was his fourth straight year over 1,300 yards. Calling him just a running back didn't even make sense anymore. He was a receiver, he was a blocker. He threw a touchdown pass that year, and at one point, he even filled in as a punter. Whatever the team needed, Walter did it. No questions asked. Teammates said his willpower bordered on insane. After games where he carried the ball 30 or 40 times, while others sat in ice baths, Payton would jog out of the locker room and go run hills because he didn't feel tired enough. I try to run on the hottest days, at the hottest time, because that's the most difficult time, and sometimes I worry about drying out and dying. In 1980 and 1981, he put up 1,460 and then 1,222 rushing yards, pushing his streak of 1,000-plus rushing yards to 6 years. But a year later, things got weird. A players' strike cut the season to just 9 games.
The players are the most important element in the game of football. Without the players, there ain't no game.
And most players came back out of rhythm, not Walter. His famous hill helped him stay sharp and finish top 10 in rushing yards that year. It's about between 50 and 60 yards long, and it's at an angle where if you go halfway to the top and you tried to stop, you'd probably end up slipping down. You'd think by now sweetness had proven enough. He'd won the MVP, made 5 All-Pro teams, and at 29 years old, he was already beating the clock. Most running backs don't make it to 26, but Payton, he was just getting better. The Bears had hired a new head coach in Mike Ditka a year earlier, and young stars were popping up on defense. Mike Singletary, Richard Dent, Dan Hampton. Walter rushed for over 1,400 yards in 1983, earning yet another Pro Bowl nod. But the following season, he underwent arthroscopic surgery on both knees. Payton famously referred to the surgery as his 11,000-yard checkup, and he played through significant knee issues throughout his career, showcasing his legendary toughness. Following the surgery, Payton came back better than ever, and on October 7th, against the New Orleans Saints, history unfolded. In the third quarter, Payton caught a pitch, slipped past the line, and burst off the left side for 6 yards. Walter Payton had just become the NFL's all-time leading rusher, passing Jim Brown's record that had stood for nearly 2 decades. He finished that '84 season with 1,684 rushing yards, 11 touchdowns, and another playoff appearance, Chicago's first real taste of success in years. The Bears made it to the NFC Championship game, but fell short against San Francisco. Still, you could tell something special was forming, because the 1985 Bears were a spectacle. Mike Ditka brought the fire, Buddy Ryan brought the chaos, and that locker room was overflowing with personality. McMahon's headbands, the Fridge's charisma, Singletary's death stare. And at the center of it all stood Walter Payton, the calm within the storm. That year, he rushed for over 1,500 yards, caught 49 passes, and scored 11 touchdowns at 31 years old. And that confidence, that dominance, it all bled into the team's identity. Before the playoffs even began, the Bears recorded the Super Bowl Shuffle.